Hey people, this is Lauren, and I figured that it was time for me to make another video, and this time about my rock collection. So, over the past few weeks, I've been getting more and more rocks, and I'm still going to get more this weekend. And a friend of mine is actually sending me some, so that's actually going to be very nice. And I use these rocks for the energy work I do, I use them for meditation. I use them for probably a billion different things. And also, I just love rocks. So I figured I'd make a video on them. And also, there's actually a specific person I had in mind when I made this video. So here it goes. I'm actually going to introduce them to you because I have a special order that I have them in this folder. That I have my running inventory of all my rocks. Call me OCD, but I think it's helpful. So anyways, first rock I'm going to show you is my lapis. I wish I could have a bigger piece of this because this is so pretty. And someone told me they went to Afghanistan and they have huge pieces there. And I can only imagine the energy they have in there. So lapis is a blue stone and it has a flecks of copper, which is where the shiny part comes from. And it works with the root, third eye, and crown chakra. It shields against negative energy, promotes openness, clear communication, and it's just good for your mind, good for concentration. And the next rock I have is Labradorite. Ooh, this looks pretty on camera. Sorry about that. And this, I love this stone. This, if you're trying to work on your psychic abilities, this is the rock you want in your collection. Like, do not leave this rock out of your collection if this is where you're heading for. If you do energy work, this is a rock you want to have with you too. It just gives you such clear, clear vision, not just of the psychic kind, but of just seeing what's real and seeing what you need to see. And another one would be blue agate. This is one of my study rocks, I like to say. I say study rocks because I hold it when I'm studying or taking a test, and it's because it's supposed to help you focus. And this rock is concentrated on your throat chakra, but I like to hold it in my palm. I don't really hold it to my throat. I just don't feel guided to. But it's a beautiful blue color. And next, I have Angelite. It's such a gorgeous stone. It really is. A lot of people give it flack because they give it a prettier name than it should have because it's just anhydrite. But I think it's gorgeous and it does wonders for your meditation, especially if you're trying to speak to your angels or your guides. It has such a pure, calming, flowing energy. And that deals with the third chakra. My next one is blue tiger eye. Let me show you a little bit closer. There's the eye part. And this is good for metabolism. This is good for fatigue, depression, sexual tension. Pretty much, this works as the antidote to the regular tiger eye that works in your sacral plexus. So, you can only imagine what this does. Then we have, well, I can't show it to you because it's on the necklace and it's hanging over there, and I'm not getting up to go get it, but it's turquoise. And turquoise is also one of those stones you just gotta have some of it. at least have a piece of jewelry with it on it. It's really not that expensive to get. And turquoise does wonders for your energy. It does wonders for shielding your aura from the evils of the world. Okay, the world isn't evil, but there's a lot of negative energy out there that you just would rather not want to have in your system. And let me see what else it does. Yep. Oh, it also helps you release emotions that need to be released. And it's just such a calming stone to wear. Now, here's where I start getting biased. Everyone who knows me knows I love my freaking amethyst. And this is a cluster I got for my desk. Just a little small one. I wanted a bigger one, but they were kind of pricey. And the energy from this is phenomenal. Like, just whoa. I think people who aren't as sensitive to energy could probably feel it too. And amethyst is a very good healing stone. It helps clear your aura. It works mostly on the third eye and the crown chakra. And it really, really helps establish that unity and spiritual connection that we all ultimately strive for. And my next one, sorry about that. I don't want to make too much noise. I hope you could see it in this light. It's called Sugilite. I'd never heard of the name before, but when I touched it, I knew I had to get it. Because, see, this is another one of those rocks that just gives you that pow when you pick it up. And Sugilite, it's it's a deep purplish color, and I like this one because it works across different chakras. It works on your fourth, your sixth, and your seventh. And it's really good for remembering your dreams. It's good for releasing jealousy. It's good for releasing negative emotions, addictions, headaches, pain, energy projection, love. You get the idea. And my next one, I love this one. This is another stone, if you're a crystal healer, that you should have. Clear quartz. I just charged it yesterday. So shiny. But it it works with all your chakras and it clears your energy and it amplifies your healing. It helps you in your grids. It also, a really good thing you can do is if you're trying to clear a bunch of crystals at once, you could just place a quartz in the center of it. The only thing about quartz is you gotta charge it every day, at least. Well, I mean, you could probably do it every other day, but if you really want its maximum potential, you gotta charge this every day. But it's easy, especially if you live in a sunny place like I do. And otherwise, I guess you could use water or smudging. And next rock, it's on a chain as well over there, and it's called Tanzanite. And I got it quite a while ago, and it's another amazing rock. It's a blue violet color, and I believe they make it by heating it up, and it gets this bluish violet color because it's usually brown in nature. But it's good for clear visions, hearing, communication. It's good for anxiety. It's good for panic. It's good for spiritual development and just increasing your awareness. It's one of those I like to call ascension stones. Next stone I have to show you is leadstone. This works on your root and your heart, and it can come in either red or green. The green one just called me more than the red one did, and it helps calm and ground you. It's also good for menstruation problems and cramps, and it also helps just cleanse your blood and gives you a good flowing sense of well-being. show you up close. And then we have this stone. I cannot put it down. And I think I want to get another one to match it. It's called an Apache tear. And this works at your root. It's a grounding stone as well. It's good for luck. It helps you release emotions. It's good for your endocrine system. It's a good meditation stone. A lot of things I hear are if you hold an Apache tear or if you have one, you're never going to cry again. And I see what they mean because it really helps you release those emotions in such a fluid way. And it's just, wow. The tale behind the name is the Apache women were leaning over a cliff and they were mourning the loss of their husbands during battle, and their tears caused the rocks below to solidify into this. And I have this one. This is Boulder Opal. I think it's Boulder Opal. It's opal, that's all I know. But I think it's pretty cool, especially since it looks like it got struck by lightning and the lightning got imprinted on it. And this is good for pretty much all your chakras. It amplifies your healing energy. It helps brighten your aura. It's good for stability. And this is a good stone you want to hold when you're making an important decision because it'll give you that kick in your head that you really need to make a wise decision. And this stone is on the pendulum. It's called Tiger Eye. Short story, or long story short, I wanted a lapis pendulum, but when I went to go get pendulums, this one just responded to me. It called me to get it. So, I mean, I understand why now. I definitely needed this. And this works in your root, your solar plexus, and your sacral chakras. And it really helps you see your faults, your downfalls. It really outlines the things you need to see, whether you want to see them or not. And it also just helps give you clear communication and it just really helps you see the big picture. And then we have carnelian. This is a pretty stone too. This one has a white streak. And this works with your root and your sacrum. And this is good for lower back, your appetite, increasing your appetite, fertility, trauma, stress, energy, fever, initiative, bravery, those lower energy center characteristics. And I think I got this stone because I haven't been eating nearly enough lately because I think stress from my MCAT is just causing me not to want to eat. So the stone definitely helps. Then we have this one. This is the happy stone, and I always smile when I pick it up. It's called citrine, and it works with your solar plexus and your sacral, and it's good for increasing your optimism, your digestion, good for nerves. If you're sad, this is a stone to hold. If you're angry, this is a stone to hold. And it really just puts you in an objective mindset that you need. And then this is golden topaz. It's tiny, but it's a really good stone. This is also good for optimism and focus and concentration, worry, fatigue, mood swings, balance, clarity, strength. Oh, and the tingles you get from the stone are just amazing. and it works on your solar plexus and your crown. We're almost at the end of the list. And then we have Peridot, another tiny one, but a beautiful stone. This is mainly focusing on your heart chakra, probably because it's green. And this is good for mental cleansing and releasing toxins and alleviates jealousy. Actually, Sugarlight also does that. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. And it helps you understand relationships better and good for tissue renewal and connecting to your destiny. And rose quartz does similar thing. So rose quartz is phenomenal. It also works on your heart. And it also helps you communicate with your angels and your higher self. And it really helps you channel the feelings of unconditional love for others and for yourself. It's also good for beauty. Call me vain, I'm a Taurus. Then we have malachite. I like this stone. This is a stone I like to have when I have a test. And it works with your fourth, fifth, and sixth chakras. It protects against radiation. It's good for intuitive reasoning and helps clear your chakras. Facilitates insight, draws out your pain, inflammation, clears the field. It just rapidly absorbs energy. So you have to cleanse it daily. And luckily for me, the moon's waxing. So this isn't too much of an issue for me. But this stone just makes you feel confident when you hold it. And the next stone is on my wall on a necklace. It's Snowflake Obsidian. I'll have to show you in another video, and it works with all your chakras. And it promotes your clairaudience, increases your sensitivity, it helps ground and it helps clear your mind and negativity. And it's a really good meditation stone. And then, last but not least, we have moonstone. And this is a very womanly stone. It's a very feminine energy. But since women are associated with the moon, in some cultures, that is understandable. Also, this is a good stone for menstrual problems, for fertility problems, for female problems. And this is also a very intuitive stone. So if you're really trying to channel your intuition, this is a good stone to have with you. So, that being said, I think I'm going to end this video now, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I wish you all love and light. Just take in the love and the light as I spin this crystal. Be at peace.